Hi, it's so good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday. Are you guys ready for this grocery haul? Can you hear that lawnmower? I hope not. I hope not. Happy Tuesday. Man, I'm really excited about this week's class. Before we get started, let me ask you guys this. On a scale of 1 to 5, where are you at? Good morning. It's so good to see you. Where are you guys at? 1, checked out, totally forget it, can't get this down. Or 5, I'm slaying it, Stephanie. Give me on a scale of 1 to 5, where are you at? Because I think this class is going to hit a lot of people. This is my grocery haul this week, but I'm of course going to be talking about, in tomorrow night's class, we're talking about dopamine, food addiction, and identity, how to rewire your brain with the Eat Your Plants Off method. So what am I bringing home every week? You're about to see. This week, we're of course having Greek gyro bowls. We're doing Greek chickpeas on that, tzatziki sauce, and an apple pie cheesecake dip. We're going to be making a 5. I love this. A 4. I love this. Another 5. Denise, it's so good to see you. Michelle, Gail, everybody, you guys, it's so good to see you. I'm excited to get this grocery haul down. Who's been crushing the grocery hauls? Give me a heart in the chat box. Okay, let's get started. So good to see everybody. There's a lot going on this morning, so I'm going to try to stay focused. We've got potatoes, of course, in this week's grocery haul. We bring them home all the time. We put them in the microwave. Yellow potatoes seem to be like the favorite in this house and in most people's houses. Most people are afraid of potatoes, but I'm afraid people aren't eating enough of them. Okay, we're talking about cravings, and the number one thing we can do for quieting cravings is to feed your body with these beautiful things. What else do I have here? Apples. We're going to be making some cheesecake apple dip, so I want to make sure I get all this fiber in, all this color in, all these phytonutrients in. This is how we crush cravings, okay? Nice and easy like that. Okay, what else do we have here? I'm going to be making a macro bowl this week, a cabbage bowl this week, a taco bowl this week, and everything in class tomorrow night with these groceries. I have lemons because this is nice to put into seasonings over kales and juices. You could do anything with lemons. They're like a staple. Who's practicing bringing lemons home? Give me an L if you're bringing lemons home every week. I love eating fruit. What's your favorite fruit, you guys? Put that in the chat box. What is your favorite fruit? These are cheap, these are easy, and these are things that you can get into to curb cravings, for goodness sakes. You know what the number one cause of cravings is? Not eating enough fiber. The grocery haul. I had to ask John, what's the grocery haul? Okay, don't forget, we're going to guess this grocery haul. So we've got fiber right here, okay? Healthy people don't eat boring food, you guys. We don't eat boring food. We eat delicious food. And I'm going to be making a gyro bowl tomorrow night with tomatoes, which are also loaded with lycopenes. These are the things that fight disease, help people lose weight and feel great. And what else could we do with these tomatoes? You could slice them up and put them on a bread. You can put them in a bowl. You can chop them up on your taco bowl. You can chop them up on your Greek bowl. You can chop them up and put them in your Buddha bowls. You can eat them for snacks. This is how I curb my cravings, you guys. Okay? This is when I was starving myself. This was literally the last my son lost 80 pounds too. This was the last picture I took of myself before I did this. You know what I'm saying? So don't starve yourself. Fill your tank with fuel. You could eat all you want of these, okay? That's how you curb your cravings. You eat your plants off. So let's get those tomatoes in there. Ooh, you know what? I didn't get any mangoes this week. Yeah, apples are a go-to for sure. Look at these fruits, okay? I love when you can eat all you want of these things. That's how you curb cravings. Get addicted to this, because when you start feeling better eating your plants off, that's the dopamine I want people to have, okay? Most people just start telling themselves, like, I'm somebody who's addicted to food. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're somebody who's addicted to plants. Start saying that to yourself and watch how much better you feel, okay? They did a study. People who said, they did a quit smoking study, and people who said, I don't smoke anymore, I'm not somebody who smokes, they had the highest success rate. So I want to just tell everybody out there, start saying you're somebody who eats your plants off, okay? That's what you're going to do. That's how you do it. Yeah, those are my favorite. Here we go, more fruits. We're going to be making a tzatziki sauce last night, and I just read the latest research on 1 cup of soy. 1 cup of soy milk can reduce your risk of breast cancer by 25%. Why wouldn't we bring this stuff home every single day? That's how you cut cravings. You make creamy stuff. So we're going to be making some tzatziki sauce with that silken yogurt. Of course, I've got cabbage in every single grocery haul I bring home usually. I'm going to chop it up and I'm going to eat it up, you guys, and it's going to taste delicious. When you can fill your body with all that volume of food, that's how you cut those cravings, right? Like that, okay? So look at all these beautiful vegetables I got in there. Who's bringing home cabbage every week? Give me a C if you're bringing home cabbage every week. I want to know. Let's see what we've got here. Onions, of course we've got onions. Like I said, healthy people don't eat boring food. And these things help fight cancer, chronic disease, inflammation, and it makes your food taste good. We're going to be using some of these all week long. Let's see. Who's got red onions? Give me an R if you've got a red onion. I want to know what you guys are practicing bringing home. What are you practicing to bring home every week? Because I'm giving lessons. Right over here at Plantspiration, this is where we practice health. Yeah, they're not doing too much of that anywhere else, are they? They're talking about it. We got a lot of information, but we need more integration. So I want you guys to envision, what's your favorite greens right now? Put that in the chat box. I'm going to chop these up. I'm going to put them on a taco bowl. We're going to make that gyro bowl. We've been making bowls every single night. What do you know? Most people think healthy people have no willpower. That's not how this works, you guys. We have skill power. We know what to fill up over here at Plantspiration with these. You know, if we're making gyros, we're going to be needing some cucumbers. So we can put those cucumbers. We love to just have those cucumbers in sushi. We chop up some carrots. We chop up some cucumbers. We roll it with some rice. I'll show you about everything nice like that. More greens. More greens. Ooh, good. I'm glad you got red onions. You're ready to rock and roll. Tomorrow night's class, I'm bringing in extra greens. We've got parsley and we've got dill. It's kind of a big deal, the kind of recipes that I'm making every week, because they're nice and easy without the diseasey. People are eating their plants off over here. This works. We're down 2,780 pounds and counting. Man, this tastes good. That's going to be good, you guys. What else do I have? Onions. Who brings home green onions every week? These go on my taco bowls. These go on those bags of cabbage that you just rip open and eat. These are going to go on our cabbage bowls. You can fight disease and feel good. Nice. Just by finding plants. Kale. I'm absolutely going to be putting kale every day in my smoothies. It's an easy way for me to get this down and curb my appetite when I fill up on plants. We don't need pills, you guys. We don't need pills. We need plants because your GLP-1 is your own thing, okay? It's you make the GLP-1 and you set it off by eating your plants off. When your body gets filled up with all this fiber, what do you know? You feel fabulous. Let's do more of that, okay? What else do we have? Frozen foods. What do you have in your freezer? What are you practicing to bring home in your freezer? Every week I practice putting berries in my freezer. They're there. I know how to eat them. I don't have to think about anything else. That's how we do it. I'm going to put them in my smoothie and I'm going to put them in my mouth. We don't have to just let them sit in the freezer. Get them out and eat them, okay? You can put them in oats. You can put them on your rice. You can put them on a potato. You can put them with pasta for all I care. Pineapple. We're going to be putting these in more smoothies or making pineapple ice cream. It's super easy. Add a little soy milk. Add a little pineapple. Whip it up. Put in maple syrup if you want to. Put in vanilla if you want to. But practice putting plants in your body. That's how you curb cravings. That's how you get dopamine from doing better things. And we'll talk more about that in tomorrow night's class. Want to quiet the food noise? Well, get food to fill it up, okay? Your body loves this. We took these last night, by the way, super cheap and easy. Heated them up in the microwave, threw them over our rice with some tamari or soy sauce or anything else. Easy, quick meals. Okay, this isn't about extensive recipes or finding one. Anybody can give you a meal plan, but what do you do when you have when things are going bad? What do you do when you're dealing with grief? What do you do when you're dealing with stress? What do you do when you're going to celebrate? You still have to do it. You still have to do healthy things. This is where we practice doing it. Peas. You guys know what I'm going to say about these. People ask me all the time, where do I get my protein? Where do you guys get your fiber is what I say. Okay, that's how we do it. Speaking of rice, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would rather heat this up and eat this up than mess up a pot or make more dishes for myself. So I like to keep it nice and easy. We can have dinner in under 5 minutes over here. I mean, that's fast food. That's fast food. That's how you curb cravings right there. You just start making stuff and you just start eating it. This is my favorite white rice. Sushi's expensive to order out. I'm going to be honest with you. But if you heat up one of these bags, throw in some seasoned vinegar, let it cool off, you've got sticky rice in seconds, okay? You can make your sushi like that. Cut up some carrots, some cucumbers, get some nori, eat it up, roll it up and eat it up, okay? Okay, I'm getting to the good stuff here. Oh my gosh, I feel like, whoa. Soy milk, like I just said, 1 cup of soy milk has been shown to reduce risk of breast cancer by 25%. You know what I mean? We've got chronic disease is rampant. Chronic disease is rampant all over the United States. Obesity is a problem. If willpower worked, we would have all figured it out by now. This is about skill power, practicing what to bring home every week. I practice stuff like this. This is going to be going into the apple pie cheesecake dip, but this is also fantastic to use in replace of oil or eggs or butter or stuff like that when you're baking. Yes, I still bake. What do you guys think? I'm restricting? No way. I'm rocking it over here. Balsamic. This is how you make food taste good, okay? You make food taste good. Let's see what else I have here. We're going to be making things with pepperoncinis. You can put this pepperoncini juice right in hummus. Who's done that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because that's how you make food taste good. I don't want to break anything like last time. What do we have here? Who's got these staples? Do you have tamari? Give me a T. Do you have rice vinegar? Give me an RV. These are staples. I practice bringing this home all the time. You can just drizzle this over some tomatoes, some onion, and a cucumber, and you've got a nice little dressing, okay? Don't overthink things. Don't make it hard, but practice bringing in things that are actually going to curb your cravings. You can eat all you want of these things. Nice and easy. You know what else I can eat all I want of? These tamarins are so good. Who's getting tamarins? Give me a T right here. They're so good. They're little fruit roll-ups. I take them kayaking with me. Then I don't need to worry about making a mess. Sometimes I like something really crunchy, really quick. So we'll grab one of these. I'll eat it with an apple. I'll eat it with a banana. Something quick and easy. Some rice cakes, okay? There's all different kinds. They're simple. I'm not living on rice cakes, okay? I'm not living on rice cakes. There's not a lot of nutrient value. I bring them in like a seasoning, like for a crunch, okay? Speaking of awesome, we're going to be making an apple dip with cannellinis, you guys. But these are, of course, going to be for my taco bowl. What's your favorite beans right now? Put that in the chat box and I'll tell you what to make with it. Put that in the chat box and I'll tell you what to make with it. Okay, done with that bag. More cannellinis. I'm loving this Mexican corn I keep finding in the store since they're out of the other one I like. And more cannellinis because that's how you curb cravings with fiber, you guys. One of the greatest appetite controls right here, fiber. Okay, fiber, that's how we do it. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at all this fiber. This is how you curb cravings, how you fill up with delicious foods like this. So you could make apple cinnamon oats, you could make chocolate oats, you could make berry oats, you could just make oats and a banana and raisins and put some soy milk on it. That's what I would tell you to do, because then guess what you've done? You've curbed your cravings. Looking for all these recipes and trying to find answers, they're right here. They're right here like this, okay? They're right here. We've got some spaghetti sauce. It's sometimes nice to have something like this quick to save in an emergency when I don't feel like making anything like that. So I've got my Myers brand tomato and basil sauce right here. Oh my gosh, what do you know? We're going to be making so many bowls. Pepperoncinis are a fantastic flavor. Healthy people love flavor. Oh my gosh, more of this because I think I'm going to be making a lot of dips. Okay, I think I'm going to be making a lot of dips. Here we go. I had to get more apple pie spice. We're going to be making an apple pie cheesecake with beans. With beans, not pinto beans, cannellinis, and I've got more of these. Is that it? Is that it? No way. Maybe. Okay, a couple more things, and then I want you guys to guess this grocery haul. And John, you already saw the bank account to my man, so put in the chat box in a minute what that grocery haul is. We've got some sourdough bread because we're going to be making some big old Bruce Leo sandwiches. Those have been fantastic over here at the house. Nice and easy without the diseasey. Our grains, we've got raisins right here. These go in oats all the time. I also love putting raisins on sweet potatoes. I just do. They're good. They're great. I want you to do it too. What's your favorite thing to eat? Put that in the chat box. What's your favorite thing to eat when you say, Stephanie, I am practicing this? Tell me what you're practicing eating over there. Taco bowls, tacos, here we go. Because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. We all know that eating whole food plant-based prevents and reverses diseases, helps us lose weight. We all know that. We all know that. This is where we practice it, right here. This is where every week I show you this is what I've been doing. Some people know me for losing 100 pounds and my family losing 250 pounds. Some people know me from being in all these magazines and talking about losing weight and how to do it. And some people know me for Plantspiration, where we are reaching and teaching people all over the world how to do it too, because people are practicing over here and they're practicing eating spaghetti. And I love that. I had somebody lose like 30, 40 pounds eating spaghetti like every other day with her broccoli, you know, with all the rest of her foods. What was the bill, John? Let me look really quick. $232.25. I had 0 coupons. I did do a little shopping at Aldi yesterday. I got more grapes. I think I've got some onions from there. And a couple other little things. But other than that, you guys, this is how we're eating our plants off. I'm bringing home the same groceries every week. I'm making a couple different things, but I'm also sticking to the simplest things like the spaghetti here or a chickpea salads or just digging into the lentils. That's what we do over here at Plantspiration. We make plants stick. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is how you do it. You practice bringing home these groceries. That's how you curb cravings. That's how you bring that dopamine up and feel good, because when you eat your plants off, you feel good, not just for yourself, but for the animals and the planet. So I want to see everybody in tomorrow night's class. And if you're already a Plantspiration member, you can bring somebody with, because you are the inspiration the world needs to see. They see you guys eating your plants off. And when we come together and we do this, this is how we make it happen. 2,780 pounds. It's happening. We're bringing healthy back, and this is how. See you guys in tomorrow night's class. You're amazing. I love you. Text somebody you love and drink your water. It's hot out.